Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for December 2023. I hope everybody's well. I am going to take a second or two to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so just simply take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so if these things are not happening right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. I'm a Libra too, so let's see what we've got going on, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra for December? What would you like Libra to know? All right, so you have the Hierophant in the reverse. Let's see what's crossing that. Could be dealing with a Taurus. And crossing that is the Empress in the reverse. Interesting. All right, so there's a situation that's ending, it looks like. It's a situation that is just not growing. It's not producing, and it's not as abundant as you would like it to be, Libra. Now, in the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this could have to do with money or finances. You could have incurred a loss in the past. For some of you, this is a relationship that's just not growing, that you have made a determination to end, or someone may have. While this is happening is because of the Emperor. You're taking charge of your life here. Yeah, you're bossing up, which is good. So let's see what's on your mind. Could be dealing with an Aries. So on your mind is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So you're focused upon something here that is just not to your liking. It's, you know, you feel like your wishes are not being fulfilled. Let's see what's happening in December. Show me December for Libra. Yeah, it looks like there's been a loss here in the past. It had to do with either money and finances, and it could have affected a relationship, or it could just be that you've received advice that you did not take from family members or close friends. All right, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you're entering into December feeling emotionally unfulfilled. So you're going to take charge of the situation. And I can see it very clearly. Your dissatisfaction with some situation has only, you know, gotten worse in time. Let's see how you're showing up, Libra. Show me how Libra is showing up in December, please. I feel like there's a little bit of resistant energy here. Thank you, Spirit. All right, you're showing up as a Knight of Swords in the reverse. And the energy coming towards you is the Page of Wands. Okay, so you're showing up here as not really speaking your truth. You're kind of holding back. There could be a conversation that you're trying not to have. It could be for fear of it becoming an argument. The energy coming towards you is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So somebody else is doing the same thing. They're kind of holding back. I do feel like whoever this energy is, they could be a fire sign, but they don't have to be. They're either feeling like you're giving them bad news, or that there's bad news on the way, or they could be delivering some bad news to you. But I do feel that this person is either younger than you, or they might be a little bit immature in the way that they speak or how they, you know, relate to things. Spirit's advice is the Eight of Wands. Spirit's saying communicate. Communicate, and there's also going to be some sudden changes that's going to be taking place in your life. For some of you, this could have to do with travel as well. Let's look at your outcome. There could be a relocation for some of you. And in your outcome, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this tells me that at the end of the day, there's going to be a situation that is going to really get a lot of your attention. It may be a situation that is from your past. For some of you, it could have something to do with third-party energy. We do have both the Emperor and the Empress out. The Emperor in the upright, the Empress in the reverse. So that tells me that for some of you, if there is a twin flame connection here, that you're just not on the same page with this person. But you may be feeling by the end of the month that there is a opportunity that has almost been missed, but not quite. All right. Bottom of the deck is the World in reverse. Underlying energy, and it tells me that there is some unfinished business between you and someone else. So let's see what we've got. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Hierophant in reverse? All right, so we have these 6 of coins in the reverse. So there's something ending because it was unbalanced. There was no even give and take. Libra, you may have found yourself giving more to the situation than the other person, but it's definitely imbalanced. But you have felt pretty stuck in it. So you may feel stuck, unable to move forward from this situation. It's a situation where there's been an ending. There's a commitment here that has ended, but you're not able to move away from it. And that's why we see this unfinished business here. It's not growing, it's not prospering, but you feel like for whatever reason that you can't move away from it, even though you want to. Strength card in reverse. So there's been a fear of loss. Some of you may fear that a loss of finances, a loss of money. Some of you are fearing that the advice that was given to you by friends or family is correct, even though you didn't take that advice. But I do see you bossing up. Let's see why the Emperor is here. All right, we have the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, look at that. So you're bossing up and you're handling all these problems so that you can have this new beginning. There's a passionate new beginning. For some of you, this has to do with job or career opportunities. You may have gotten a promotion, but it will be after you have handled your business, after you resolve the problems. And there are significant problems here. Whether this is about job and money or if it's about relationship, I'm seeing a lot of problems. I'm seeing a lot of loss, and I'm seeing that it's being fear driven, and it's caused poverty mindset or caused a relationship to not grow. But that you're handling your business, which I really do like to see. I see you kind of taking control of the situation, taking control of all these problems, and then ending and resolving. 10s are about an ending, okay? It's an ending of a cycle. So you're taking control of the situation. You're handling the problem so that you can begin a fresh, new. There's a passionate new beginning that's happening here. Now let's see what's on your mind. Oh, so you're suspicious. You're looking at the past with a lot of suspicion. You're kind of feeling like you're wore down. Yeah, all of these problems. And I do feel like you feel that you're not getting what you deserve or what you want in life. I do feel like you feel that life has kind of worn you down. But don't worry, because I do see you really taking control of it and getting a second wind. So let's look at December for you. Show me December for Libra. Show me December for Libra. Show me December for Libra. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay, you've got Judgment in reverse. You have the 7 of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles. The World. We have the 10 of Swords. Excuse me, guys. Ace of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles. There's that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. the Lovers in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Page of Swords. All right. So Libra, I see you beginning the month of December feeling very dissatisfied with life. I feel like you're unhappy. I do see a relationship that may be ending. This is a relationship that may have had a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties in that relationship. One moment, please. I do feel that this is somebody that you have been devoted to. I'm seeing in the first week that you're going to be very focused on your money. You may have made some poor judgment calls with regard to money, with regard to career perhaps, and you're kind of wrapping that up. Your options have narrowed down in that first week, and I feel like it was because of bad or poor judgment calls. Now, I am seeing that with regard to a connection that may be ending, this is somebody that you may have been very devoted to, and I do feel like you're putting an end to something here, a relationship. It's going to be very painful. It's like you know it's going to be painful, but you're kind of putting an end to it. You're ending it so you can begin something new. This would have been a difficult relationship. By the second week of December, I do see a painful ending in love happening, but I'm also seeing that you're slowly moving towards new love. There's a new beginning in love that somebody that you may feel very passionate about. Now, if this is job related, you're leaving something that you did not love and you're moving towards something that you're passionate about. Either way, I see a painful ending about the middle of the month. I do see you moving forward rather slowly by the third week because the loss is really affecting you. I am seeing that you're weighing up the pros and cons. There's a relationship, it looks like, that's ending, and it would be a long-term relationship. You're weighing up the pros and cons on this because you're realizing it's going to affect you financially. I do see that you are moving forward. Your money is coming a little bit slower than what you had hoped. In the third week, there is something to do with juggling. I feel like you've had a decision, possibly between two people. And in the third week, I see you ending something long-term in order for something new to come in. I'm going to be honest with you, I am seeing some unhappiness here, though. There's something in this ending that you're very unclear about. You're very unclear about. It's almost like your worst fears are being realized here and you're having to move forward from it. But that being said, I am seeing that you are looking for a new beginning. There's a fear that you have about this new beginning, though. So you're kind of doing your research. You're weighing up the pros and cons about ending something that's long-term because you're just not happy in this. You're not happy, but I see you making a decision and you're moving towards, very slowly though, moving towards a new beginning. I don't see this new beginning actually happening by the end of the month. It's like it's teetering on the verge of happening, but you're still looking into it. You're still trying to decide because there's something here you're not clear about. There's something here that you feel, either you may feel that somebody is holding something back from you, or that you just don't know if you're going to be happy. So you're trying to figure this out. I am seeing you communicating with somebody, though, about those fears, about your unhappiness. I am seeing you looking at ways to address those issues. Because remember, this is all happening because you're kind of bossing up here. So I don't see anything actually falling into place at this time anyway, by the end of the month. It's more like you're looking into this. So let's see how you're showing up. I feel like a lot of you guys might be involved with somebody that you've been arguing with a lot. And there's been a lot of difficulties in that relationship. But you may be presented with the opportunity to have another connection. And this connection would be somebody that You're checking to see, are you compatible with them? So we have the King of Cups. Now that would be water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. We have Justice in the reverse. Sign of Libra, you could be involved with another Libra. And we have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like you're kind of keeping your mouth shut about something. This could be with regard to someone that you love. I do feel that there's an imbalance in your energy here. This imbalance, it has to do with you walking away from another situation, this situation that has all these problems. It almost appears to me, Libra, that you have been given an opportunity, or that you have seen an opportunity to have love elsewhere, but you're unsure about it. But what you do seem to be sure about is that you're physically attracted to somebody. I can see that, but you do have feelings for this person as well. But you're not sure about the new situation. What you are sure about is the imbalance in the previous situation. I do see you kind of holding back communication. There's a lot of desire to speak your truth, but you don't do so. And this would be with somebody that you love, as well as somebody that you feel is very imbalanced. I do see that this is affecting your energy in a negative manner, so you need to be aware of that. And I do feel like you ruminate about this, you think about it a lot, but by the end of the month I see you walking away from an imbalanced situation. Now let's see the energy coming towards you. All right, we have the 5 of Coins, we have the 2 of Swords reversed, and there's the Empress in the upright. So the energy coming towards you could be another Libra or a Taurus. I am seeing that this is somebody who may be feeling abandoned by you. It's almost like you have a stalemate with someone here. This person is feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. So they have made the decision to become prosperous in and of themselves. Now this person would be a match for you, and for some of you I do see this is twin flame energy, if you believe in the twin flame or soulmate concepts. This person has made a decision though, and that decision, this isn't somebody who's going to be chasing. This is somebody who is seated back. They're in a receiving mode. They're working on their own prosperity, and this is somebody who is very prosperous as well. This is someone who knows their value and their self-worth, but they're making decisions here to work on themselves and to really focus on their own value, their own self-worth, their own prosperity, because they are feeling abandoned. They're feeling left out in the cold. And they're not telling you this. This is something they're kind of keeping to themselves. Like I said, this person could be younger than you. I do feel like this person was in a bit of a stalemate for quite some time. And it does appear that they were in a stalemate with you, Libra. And I do feel that this person is really going to now be kind of sitting back, focusing on their own energy. Now, that being said, they are still somewhat holding on to you, and they are still in your energy. But it's like neither of you are telling each other how you feel. Why is the 8 of Wands here? All right, so we have the 4 of Swords reversed, Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess, Scorpio energy. So Spirit is saying there's going to be a very swift change. That change is going to come about because of communication. Now, this could be after a break. This could be after you've been in solitude from somebody, or there's been excuse me, there's been a lack of communication. I am seeing that this is going to happen very quickly. There's a lot of communication that is going to affect this. So Spirit is saying communicate. There is a sense of slow communication, then fast communication. I do feel like you're going to, there is something here that someone is going to communicate a secret, either you or the other person. If you're holding secrets, you're being, in order to bring balance and healing into your life, you're being guided to communicate. And it is going to bring about a swift and very quick change in the status of your connection here. I am seeing that you're to trust your intuition and to heal your energy. There is a in and out type of energy that is present, and it's because of secrets, and that's what needs to be healed. For some of you, like I said, this could be involving travel. Now let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. We have Capricorn energy here. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. And we have the Devil. So at the end of the month, there's a situation that is going to basically gather up your energy. This is somebody you feel a very, very strong connection with, and it's a connection that has been unsuccessful in the past. This is somebody that you may feel very defensive with. I see that defensiveness decreasing by the end of the month. I'm not seeing that things are actually coming together between you and this person by the end of the month. I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing it in your outcome. But this person is definitely, you know, has your attention. This is somebody that there was a near missed opportunity with. And now you're both focusing back on each other, but you're also both wondering if this is a toxic connection that, you know, you just don't need to fight for, or if it's even going to be successful. And this is what you're you're checking to see. You don't know. There's a lot of fear that's involved in your energy here with regard to this person. So I definitely see, Libra, that you are currently ending a connection with someone here. I do feel like you feel stuck in this situation, but and I see that ending around the middle of the month as you slowly move forward, but you don't trust the new situation. There's there's unfinished business between you and this person. I do feel like you were on a break from this person. I do feel like there's going to be an increase in communication, but I don't see it necessarily coming together by the end of the month. But you're very strongly attracted to this person, and I do feel like you're going to take charge of the situation, both from a past person as well as somebody that's new in your energy here. And when I say new, I can't even say new. This is somebody you have history with. But this person does feel that you've abandoned them, that you're not... they feel very abandoned by you, and they've made the decision to work on themselves. So I can see in your energy, you fear this new beginning. And it looks like you may feel like it's a toxic beginning, or a toxic connection. You're trying to question if you should fight for this connection or not. I do feel that at the end of the day, by the end of the month, that it hasn't quite come together, but you're both definitely in each other's energy. But I don't see you fighting for the connection. Be very careful as well, Libra, that you don't lean back into any kind of toxic behaviors if this doesn't come through by the end of the month. Because for some of you, you may lean into toxic behaviors if you feel that this is not becoming the success that you want it to be. Continue to look, continue to communicate. Spirit is saying communication is the key, especially if there's secrets that are being kept. Bottom of the deck is the Star card in the reverse. Okay, so this tells me that while there is unfinished business between you and someone, you may be feeling a little bit hopeless about it. There could be a feeling like your wishes just are not going to be realized, that you're not going to get what you're hoping and dreaming for. And I feel like you've gone through quite a bit with someone else that you're ending something with. So don't allow that, you know, previous relationship to affect a new beginning with someone else. All right, because it does look like there's a tendency to do that. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. All right, we have number 43. You have the Foxfire herself. Interesting. So hold on just a second, and I'm going to read that. It says, at this moment, there is confusion over which direction to take. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There are decisions which need to be made, but at this stage, there is no sense that one way will be the right way. Amidst this inertia and inability to choose comes this kitsune, wielding with it the luminous power of foxfire. With this magical flame, worries and concerns can be burned away, and the dark road ahead upon which you have been stumbling, falling, hurting yourself, and becoming lost will now be lit with the bright fire. This kitsune knows you have been lost and will take you forward with a long, bright chain of fire stretching into the distance. But first, like the fox, you must find your courage and begin to walk forward into the fire around you. In this way, there will be no flame that can burn you. There will be no harm or regret, but simply the act of movement in the direction of the flame, which will provide you with all you need to know at this time. Let yourself see clearly the flames dancing and the road they dance upon. See clearly that movement itself will save you from the despair which has led to the sense of futility and loss. And know that this kitsune's role is to help you now and to see you through till that clear path is fully opened and bright, and you can find your way on your own once again. And with that ability, your passion, excuse me, and desire for life, your daily rejoicing in simply being here will return too. The negativity will be burned away until all that remains is the hope and the courage and the passion once again. Trust the fires of the fox and begin to step into the bright heart of the flame. Now, this is a twin flame card because it's all about flames. So for those of you that, you know, believe that you are in a deep soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, you're being told, proceed forward, move towards the flame, move into the flame. And that's going to basically illuminate everything around you that you feel that you can't see. And I can see that so clearly. It's going to help you to see your way clear. And this despair that you are feeling, and I do see that very clearly in your energy, the unhappiness and the despair, it's going to melt away. But you have to ever so slowly begin to move forward and move directly into that flame. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I did take a week off. There was no problem. I just decided to spend some time with my family and ground my energy a little bit. So I appreciate those of you who were asking, but everything is fine. And, you know, I hope that this has been helpful. So guys, if you have found that this is helpful, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Until I see you in your next reading, namaste.